All right, let's continue where we left off. Yeah, I had to finish sending out shit. I just realized at the end of the last stream, I went from 1 out of 4 to 3 out of 4 for affiliates. So when I'm looking at my photo, I have 160 followers out of the 50. I got 3 out of 7 days, which is I still need. I got 12.1 out of 8 hours, and then average viewers, which is 3. I got an average of 5.6. So just so real quick, where we left off last time was I just got done the mission for Grissom Academy to go rescue Jack from Mass Effect 2 and the students. And then my my idea was I got to go turn this in because I completed that. I don't think these I can do until either Priority Surkesh. After I finish Priority Surkesh, I believe I can do some of these minus that because I could turn that in, and then we're gonna do that one next. Um, Pretty much, I'm on an Insanity playthrough, as the title suggests. I'm playing as a Sentinel. I was playing as a soldier throughout the first and second game. As you can see again, it's where we left off. Soldier was fun in the first game. The second game, it was not as much fun because I had a real hard time dealing with enemies who had like biotic barriers, and then they have the armor and all. Oh, looks like I actually can go here. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to go to these planets, see if there's anything I need to pick up and scan, like war assets, potentially some credits, and all. And then we'll go turn in that side quest back at the Citadel, go do Priority Eden Prime, then do Priority Surkesh, and then go from there. Also, I got done setting some new alerts for follows and all. I want to unmute my stream so I can hear it. You know what I mean? But then at the same time, I don't know if I would be able to hear it without like it's overlapping because I using my mic that's on my controller and not my headset because I don't know if my headset's fully charged. So I'll do that and we'll see if how it sounds because I've set up some cool little like Elden Ring and Dark Souls-esque alerts, which is pretty cool. So give me a second. I'm typing up a message. That's why I'm also manually just saying hi to you guys so I can read this message, but also, you know. So give me a moment. Let me go ahead, just double check everything is good. You know, I don't have any important, you know, things I need to, you know, read up on. Because again, for those who don't know, I moderate for quite a few people. I actually need to update my one of my mod commands real quick because I actually forgot to include someone else I do moderate for. So let me just real quick edit that before we continue because I meant to do that before I went to bed this morning. However, I was so exhausted I forgot to finish. So give me a minute. I gotta remember who it was I didn't add. I know they're one. I know that. I believe it was for. I think it was her. Let me double check. Yeah, I got them there. Got them there. Okay. And then the first, I have to make 2 mod commands because there's not enough space in MooBot to add everybody, so I have to make 2 separate ones just to fit everyone in there. So So yeah, it's Miss Willow. Okay, so yeah, one of my besties, Willow. She doesn't have a social media like Twitter to use. She has a Blue Sky, which I have to I'm gonna actually let me go in there real quick so I can grab her link real quick and just update this command, and then you know, we can go ahead, and then that's the last thing I know I have to do for right now. So, and then we're gonna be good to go. Just give me one moment. I wish I would have finished this morning before I went to before I went to before I went to bed. So I forgot to do that. So just bear with me. And again, there goes my clock. It goes off every hour. I apologize. It's not the first time you guys are going to hear that, I'm sure. So just give me 1 second. Yeah, the when I post about the mods, I try to include their social, who I mod for. I try to include their social media link, and then their Twitch, so in case if people want to go follow them and take a look. Um, so, um, you know, and I moderate for so many fucking people. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's like many, so many. And it's been, like I said last night, it's a lot of fun because it gives me all these chances, to really be able to connect with all these different communities, and to just really be able to just have a lot of fun. You know what I mean? Help all these different communities grow and help them be safe and be secure. It's awesome. It's an amazing feeling. You know, so it's an absolutely amazing feeling. Amazing for sure. One that I will always be grateful for. I will always cherish very much. So let me go ahead and finish this. I have it pretty much done. I just got to get this last link copied and then saved, and then we are golden, guys. Let me go ahead and scroll down and then save. All right, and it is set. Okay. Okay. Good. That's good. Everything's solid. I appreciate you guys popping in. Let me I apologize. Just bear with me. Um, Let me just, no, I hit custom commands. Gonna have to hit the default ones. I use MoveBot. I don't have access to. I don't use like Streamlabs or Stream Elements for commands. So I'm just trying to I'm trying to see if I can just trying to make sure that good. I just had to change the !game command for MoveBot. I wanted to set it to !set game because that's, as a moderator, I'm used to using !set game. That's what a lot of the other streamers and all have and use, and that's just what I'm used to. So speaking of which, let me actually pop this up real quick. Just give you guys a list of information of those who I moderate for. For the first link, some of them don't have social media. Others I did forget to update, so I'll have to update that link if I'm able to fit all that in there. So, and then Let me pull up my list of custom commands again because there's something else I do want to. There's a couple more links, give you some more people to follow if you guys are interested in following. These are people. These next two are for people I consider like family, like streamers and all. I feel like close to that have really that just same link twice. Sorry about that. That really I feel really close to. So that I feel that we have had a pretty good bond with and all. So and then the last thing before we can finally get started is want to make sure that I do have everything set. Oh yes, let me introduce again for a little bit for those who don't know about me. Let me go ahead and pop this up here. There we go. I believe I have that set to go off automatically, but for some reason, yeah, it's weird. Oh yeah, and I forgot this command. This is also very important. I'm also at my laptop, so you guys may hear me double for a minute. I'm just making sure I got all my ducks in a row and everything is set before we go ahead and continue. There we go. Alright, that's a new data package, which we can go research to get a bit of an upgrade. Good. Go here. I don't think there's anything here, but I'll double check.
I found something.
Alright, there's some gas. I gotta be careful because the Reapers are gonna start attacking me any minute, so I need to be very careful. There we go. Is that everything or no? No, there's the fuel. I'm going to save that for when I'm back around. I'm just going to these different systems real quick, collecting the different war assets and credits that are here. And then I got to go turn in a side quest, and then we're going to continue
Signal confirmed.
one of the other quests I need to do, and then we'll proceed with the main mission after I'm done this DLC mission to recruit a new ally. Oh, shit, and there goes the Reapers. Shit. Okay, fuck. Last night, if those who weren't here, what happens when they're on max alert like this, when you're in this mode, if they get a hold of your ship for long enough, it's like an instant game over. And they will not clear out of here until you either complete a mission, or I believe it's go to a different system. Like, say, go to the Citadel and then reset the area, and then you come back here. Okay, there's the gas I need. I'm gonna have to reset a couple times just to actually get in the right position to get this fuel without getting snatched by the Reapers, and then get the hell out of here before I get killed.
Reapers eluded.
So, we're gonna go ahead. And, almost fell back over. Sorry about that. Almost fell in line and I lost my balance. So, we're good. We're going to go ahead and then we're going to proceed. I do need to go get a little bit more fuel because that wasn't enough to get me back to full. So, we're going to go back over here, which is where we start Priority Surkesh, which is the next main mission. Then we're going to go ahead and then refuel. Go back to the Citadel so I can turn this side mission in, and then go ahead and then we'll do the side mission and then do the main mission. Alright, we're back to full fuel. We're going to go back to the mass relay, go to where we need to go, and then we can get started. Okay, that's where I recruited Garrus. Okay. But everybody who's coming in, welcome, welcome, much appreciated. I don't stream often. Would like to change that just a little bit.
You're cleared to
Would like to do this part-time for sure.
Yes,
I'm the kind of person where I have to be in the mood to stream. I can't just wake up and like, okay, I'm going to stream today. Or I'm going to do this on this day. Now, I am probably going to try to grind out the next few days streaming because of the fact that from my last night's stream, I went from 1 out of 4 to 3 out of 4 to apply for Twitch affiliate. So I am going to try to grind out the next few days and hopefully maybe I can be able to apply. So.
Academy is gone, but I found this one.
What is this? Yes, these are tailored to human physiology, but with a few alterations, they should work for the Asari as well. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you.
Alright, that side quest is done. Now we can go talk to Ashley and then we'll go back out and go ahead and continue. Also, just during cutscenes, I'm going to try to keep talking to a minimum so you guys can see the dialogue and hear it and I don't, cut it off or interrupt and be rude to you guys.
Good to see you up and around.
Yeah,
Everything all right?
I guess. Oh, I took Udina's offer.
Spectre status. Congratulations.
Seems small compared to what's going on.
You ready for the responsibilities of a Spectre?
Doesn't feel real yet. Maybe it'll sink in. I don't know what duties
So
I
I
have.
would normally talk, but I think the volume is too low. Let me turn this up a little bit
What
for
do
you
think of
guys.
all this?
Maybe that'll be better.
You're a fine soldier with an impressive record. You deserve this.
Thanks. That
Hello, welcome in, guys. Welcome,
he
welcome.
said we'll have the official ceremony soon. Once I'm out of here.
And after?
Also, I just want to mention again, I said I wouldn't talk during cutscenes, but this is kind of important. I will say this stream is lurker friendly.
Feeling better?
As someone who loves and supports lurkers,
Sorry,
and who has been on the receiving end of seeing lurkers being mistreated and not respected enough, I want to make that very clear that lurkers are very, very much appreciated
It is.
and are very welcomed.
Your sister make it to the
Very, very
She
welcomed.
did. But her husband was killed in action.
I'm sorry, Ash.
Thanks. Yeah. Sarah wasn't much for the military life. We were all surprised when they got married.
Also, I will mention that, like my commands above said, I'm going to also just say it again here. This stream is also very LGBT friendly, which means that if you are someone who is not a LGBT supporter, or if you have views that go against LGBT, like if you are discriminatory against the LGBT in any way, shape, or form, it is an automatic ban, and you will not be eligible for a unban. So I have an absolute zero tolerance for hate of any kind. I will not tolerate hate toward anybody or anything. So, yes, this stream is very LGBT friendly. Everybody is welcomed here, no matter your skin color, no no matter your background, again, no matter your skin color or your sexuality, everybody is welcomed here. Everybody in this stream is equal. I look at everybody equal and everybody the same. So, anyone that tries to cause hate, start shit, you're gone. And I will ask that if you are hateful or if you have any hateful views, to just please leave now, because your hateful views are not welcomed here. All right, since we got that out of the way, let's proceed.
I wonder how many families are getting torn apart by the Reapers.
I don't want to think about it. Seems hopeless sometimes.
Don't blame yourself for this, Ashley.
I know. But I'm her big sis, you know? In the fell clutch of circumstance.
Also, please let me know, guys, if the volume sounds weird or if anything else sounds weird. I will go ahead and try to fix it as much as I can.
Bloody, but unbowed.
What's that from?
Invictus by Henley. One of my dad's sappy poets.
It's about not giving up.
Right. My sister wants to do a thing at the memorial. Nothing fancy. Just some words about the family. It'll be tough.
Keep me posted, all right?
Will do. And thanks, Shepard.
All right, there we go. Give me just a minute, guys. I'm going to turn this up a little bit louder than normal. It's just to make sure I can hear it as well. Make sure everything is good for you guys. Give me 1 second. Give me just a minute, guys. I'm going to turn this up a little bit louder than normal. It's just to make sure I can hear it as well. Make sure everything is good for you guys. Give me 1 second. Give me just a minute, guys. I'm going to turn this up a little bit louder than normal. Just to make sure.
It's quiet up here. Weird that it's so peaceful here with what's going on.
All right, everything sounds good. Let's continue. Right. Sounds good. Let's continue. All right, now we're going to go back to the docking holding area, go talk to Kelly and Garrus, and then we'll go ahead and just go talk to everyone else in case there's side missions they give. I have a lot of experience playing Mass Effect, guys. However, there's still some things I have forgotten because my memory is not so good. Also, I will mention that I have an absolute zero tolerance for bullying, especially because of the fact as I was a severe bullying victim myself in my life. I've suffered very traumatically as a kid being bullied. So that is also something that's an instant ban and it's not up for negotiation. No one will be unbanned if you're a bully or harassing. I will not put up with that at all. It's not up for negotiation. No one will be unbanned if you're a bully or harassing. I will not put up with that at all.
Well, I followed your advice. What do you think of my new look?
You always look great, Kelly.
Oh, you. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like me, but I guess that's the point. Kelly Chambers is no more. Citadel records now show me as Felicia Hannigan of the mining vessel Typhoon.
Pleased to meet you, Felicia.
No, you can call me Kelly. These refugees have no place to go.
So yes, everybody is welcomed here. Like I said, no matter your sexuality, no matter your background, no matter your race, no matter how you identify, whatever. Everybody is equal. Everybody will be treated the same. Everybody is welcomed and appreciated. How you identify, whatever. Everybody is equal. Everybody will be treated the same. Everybody is welcomed and appreciated. Alright, so we talked to those two. Now I'm going to go back to the Presidium Commons, go talk to Liara, which I don't think there's anything else I need from her or Thane. I will go talk to the diplomat there because I can go turn in a side quest and then get some credits and all from it. I will go talk to the diplomat there because I can go turn in a side quest and then get some credits.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
After all, it's not like I'm the reason you're breaking up with him, right?
Hello, Shepard.
Alright, real quick, guys, if you guys are interested in buying this game, I'm going to go ahead and just real quick post the links to the marketplaces on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. If you guys are interested in purchasing this game for yourself and trying it. Post the links to the marketplaces on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. If you guys are interested in purchasing this game for yourself and trying it. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, there we go. There's the store links for GOG, Steam, Epic Games Store, and then for PlayStation and Xbox. From my understanding, this is not on the Nintendo Switch. I believe it's just console and PC. From my understanding, this is not on the Nintendo Switch. I believe it's just console and PC. Also, sorry if you guys hear double. I think my audio on my computer is a little bit too loud, so let me go ahead and lower that real quick, and then we'll go ahead and we'll continue. Sorry if you guys hear double. I think my audio on my computer is a little bit too loud, so let me go ahead and lower that real quick, and then we'll go ahead and continue. Okay, hopefully that should be a lot better. Let's continue with where we left off.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Galaxy to incoming Reaper forces. Please tell the primacy that the Vol
I think I recovered the obelisk you mentioned from the Shrike Abyssal. It's waiting in Bay D-24.
Really? Thank you, Earth Clan. Were your people involved in a secret construction project of some sort, I am certain this obelisk would help.
Alright, that side quest has been turned in. I need to go back now to that first area. Go talk with Miranda, and then we can proceed to Priority Eden Prime to go pick up the Prothean, Javik, and then we can continue with the rest of the main missions that I have.
Shepard, there you are. Commander Shepard, it's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but... I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will. Have you had any run-ins with the Elusive Man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. Why do you think your father was involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question.
Also, real quick, I will mention that probably in a few minutes, when my mother's boyfriend gets home, I'll probably have to mute the mic just for a few minutes, just because things are going to get a little hectic around here, because my dogs get very loud and very vocal. And let things die down a little bit when he goes upstairs, and I should be good to go. The reason I say it's going to be loud is because I have 2 pit bulls and I have a Frenchie who's got a very loud bark. So my girls especially have a loud bark. So the reason I say it's going to be loud is because I have 2 pit bulls and I have a Frenchie who's got a very loud bark. So my girls especially have a loud bark. So
I've got to get back to you.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
Alright, so we're done there. Can't really do anything with these guys. So now we're going to go head back. Go do Priority Eden Prime. And then go from there.
Commander Shepard.
Commander, have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
Have you pieced together how the Reapers hit Earth?
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They surged through the relays and hit Arcturus Station before we knew what was happening. From there, it was a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand a chance.
Sending us to the Mars Archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall. I sacrificed the entire Second Fleet to provide cover for the Third and the Fifth to retreat. Hell, I presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
By making you the tip of the spear.
I'm flattered. But the Normandy's just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
It's an advantage. But can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard. The battle against Sovereign 3 years ago took everything we had, and that was just one Reaper.
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find their soft spots, avoid them where they're strong, and hit them where they're not. And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every soldier, ship, and bullet we've got.
How long can we keep that?
As long as it takes. The reality is, Shepard, everything I'm doing is a delaying action for you. I'm buying us time, keeping us in the game while you gather what we need for this Prothean device. So keep at it.
Has your analysis of the Prothean device turned up anything?
Liara appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. A big one. Beyond that, we really can't say, other than it's going to be a hell of a thing to try and build.
Do you think it's risky? Building something like this when we don't even know what it does?
To be honest, the thing scares the hell out of me. But the Reapers have forced our hand. 2 centuries ago, scientists faced the same problem in the Second World War. They weren't sure what the atomic bomb might do. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere, but they did it anyway.
I love that little reference in this to World War II, which is pretty cool. Because for those who don't know, World War II, it was very, very devastating. The nuclear bombs that dropped over Hiroshima and Nagasaki caused so much damage that even the Americans when we dropped it, we didn't even realize just how bad it was going to be. So pretty much after that, it was like instant. Everyone was like, no more nuclear bombs, just because the carnage is just way too much, way too high of a chance for potential. No, not the term friendly fire, but too much. What's the phrase? Too much collateral damage. There we go.
Any updates on Cerberus?
There's still the wild card here. Hitting the archives on Mars suggests they're after the same thing we are. A way to defeat the Reapers.
It didn't seem as if the Illusive Man was suggesting we appease them. Not like Saren did. You'd think we'd be on the same side, now more than ever.
But trying to take Grissom Academy by force tells me they've got an agenda, and that has nothing to do with humanity's best interests.
The Illusive Man talked about controlling the Reapers. He seemed to think that's how we win this.
He's wrong. Dead Reapers are how we win this.
Doesn't mean he won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found on Mars. If the Illusive Man is good at one thing, it's finding new ways to subvert science. It's never worked for him before, and it won't now.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
All right. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get ready to go do this next mission, because that's pretty much all I have to do now. Alright, here we go. Eden Prime. For those who don't know, this is where it all started in Mass Effect, the trilogy. The beginning of the very first game took place on this exact planet. And then, I believe in Mass Effect 2, I don't believe you go here. But this planet holds a lot of significance to the trilogy's events. And as you can see here, 2183, which is the year, again, Mass Effect 1 took place. Of course, as you see here, the information provided, of course, shows the events of what happened with Commander Shepard, and then, of course, Saren, who is the main villain in the first game. For this mission, I always take Garrus, even though, and Liara as well, but she's mandatory. The reason for that is that Garrus and Liara have the most available dialogue for this particular mission. Also, Ashley and Kaidan from Mass Effect 1 will also have a lot of dialogue for this mission too, if you wait to recruit Javik till the midpoint of the game. Because Ashley you recruit in Mass Effect 1 during the first mission on Eden Prime, and then Kaidan you already have with you to select as a squad mate when this mission starts in Mass Effect 1, when you go attempt to recover the Prothean beacon that they found. I was contemplating waiting to get Ashley, but then I realized that the character Javik, who you recruit here, he has a lot of interesting dialogue if you take him on missions involving the Reapers. So we're just going to go ahead and just, we're just not going to wait to recruit him. We're just going to do it and just start.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where Saren launched his first major attack with the Geth.
Yes. And now with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
I remember the reports. I was busting my ass trying to find evidence against Saren. Hearing that he'd attacked a colony while I sat mired in bureaucracy, that was a bad day.
You always did prefer a straight-up fight.
And you're always good at helping me find them.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here. No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
This was a beautiful colony once.
It survived, Sam. It can survive this.
I grew up on ships. Lose one, you can always move on to another.
But you'd still remember.
Let me go back up here real quick and just make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't believe so, but just rather be safe than sorry. Okay, good.
Look at that. It's a Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
So, Liara ever dug up, what do humans call it? A dinosaur?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
A bit, but at least you're catching on these days.
Right there is where we're going. Right over there. In this mission, there's 3 little pieces of intel you can pick up to pass to the resistance that's here on Eden Prime. And if you pick up all 3, you're able to actually recruit them for the Commander Shepard and the crew as a war asset, which is pretty cool. So. This terminal right here is one of the 3 you have to get the pieces of intel to recruit them. So. This terminal right here is one of the 3 you have to get the pieces of intel to recruit them. So.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus. There, that's the elevator that leads down into the dig site.
As you can see, it goes all the way down, right down there.
Curtis, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's a Prothean.
Like the Collectors, or those bodies we found back on Ilos.
Like the bodies we found back on Ilos. But this one is alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean empires spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Galactic community? You think they had something like a council?
Yes, exactly. Their cultural and artistic expression are actually quite close to those of the ancient Asari. And given their similar interests in helping other species, it's clear that they believed in interspecies cooperation.
What you will come to find out is that is not the case. Pretty much, the Protheans essentially gave the other races that joined them under their rule basically no choice to either join them, or they could choose to fight the Protheans if they were a little ballsy. You know what I mean? And then would give them potentially the chance to basically try to go ahead and try to defeat them. And if they were able to defeat them, then of course they would be able to go ahead and take over as they saw fit. So basically, the Protheans were almost like a dictator-like people back during their time. Yeah, it's a pretty nasty situation, but it's also quite interesting. Very interesting indeed. I just have to double check my phone real quick to make sure I didn't have any important messages to respond to. So, and that is really about it. So I do have to respond to one last thing. Just give me 1 second and then we are good to go. Everything is good to go. Let me go ahead and close that. Okay, here we go.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of it.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
And in comes Cerberus.
There they are.
Oh, I forgot that's one way I can go. I'm trying to collect all the intel I can before I proceed. I think there's one through here. And I think there's another one down that way, I believe. Yep, there's a piece of intel right here. I'm giving this a minute for you guys to read it if you want to.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Oh, that's where the fuck he is. stay in cover for a minute, get my shields rebuild, and make sure no one else is gonna shoot. So, coordinates is one more guy in this building. It's like, so, yeah, he's right there. I see him.
There. That lab found footage of...
And he's down.
Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Here's the last piece of intel right here for the Resistance. Here's the last piece of intel right here for the Resistance.
Perfect. This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
Then we have to go back up that way when we're done here at this computer with this information to get the last bit of the information to get the pod open. This is going to be a somewhat lengthy cutscene, so of course I'm not going to say anything until it's completely done. So.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would, and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And how they sealed the life pods.
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
Yes, Shepard.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game. This isn't a military stronghold. It's somebody's home.
We didn't kill these people, and we're going to shut down the bastards who did.
Understood. Found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Sorry about that, guys. I also had to mute because my mother's boyfriend can sometimes say some pretty, like, racist stuff. And, that is not who I am. And so I do not want any of you guys to hear that, too. Because, again, I don't believe in that kind of behavior. I'm not that kind of person. So again, I just wanted to make sure that I kept everything appropriate and nobody felt offended or uncomfortable or anything. I'm going to go ahead and mute again because we're about to go into another cutscene, and then I will unmute when it is done.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to Dock Space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
understood that one too?
Yeah. I've got the signal the Protheans use to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Backup forces are here.
Got it.
Got it.
On the double! On the double! McNally! Right away! You got it! Affirmative! Understood.
Now, real quick, guys, I'm going to keep those two there, and I'm going to attempt to flank. And then go from the other way. Never mind, looks like they all taken care of, so. Now we're going to proceed.
We have to find another way across.
And we're going to go ahead. P.S. You can technically glitch your way down here before you actually are supposed to. And if you do climb up and do that, you'll actually fall through the floor. You'll fall through the floor of the map. It's happened to me once before, so I know, and I will never do that again. But you can.
Understood.
And while this is waiting to be opened, it's basically like a multi-wave defense. Like you have to stop things like 2 or 3 waves of enemy hostiles, and then it'll open up, and then you guys are good to go and all. They're gonna spawn from that way down there from a shuttle, and then they'll find a wave. There's one of those giant drones, or not drones, mechs from last stream that you are piloted by someone you have to take out, and then you just have to clear out the rest of the ground forces that will traverse through this building. They'll also go from that way straight down there and try to come up from that way to here.
Got it.
Now I'm just trying to find a good way to set up these guys so they don't get
As you wish.
picked off.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Understood.
Heavy Cerberus forces inbound. Looks like we've got a siege on hand.
like we've got a second to catch our breath.
If anybody needs fresh clips or a bathroom break, now's the time. Right.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
I saw a supply cache in the building next door if you want to stock up.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Alright, now we still wait for them to spawn. And then we're good. Oh, and if you spawn where the mech spawn is supposed to spawn originally, it will spawn over there. So it's supposed to spawn where I am. Alright, fire a few more shots just to make sure they're down, and now we can go ahead and recruit the Prothean Javik. Now, I was want to let you guys know I'm probably not going to stream as long tonight as I did last night, because last night I went a little over 8 hours, and I was not trying to do that. So, I'll probably go maybe 3 or 4. I just double-checked how long I was going for, almost an hour and a half already. So we'll probably go for maybe another hour and a half or 2 hours, and then call it.
There, you got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness. Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
a few minutes!
No, the bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that. others.
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me, while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. Turian. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
A living Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No. It contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
And real quick, Grunt, who, again, is started Mass Effect 2, and now in this game, it's voiced by Steve Bloom, who voiced Hank Dempsey in Call of Duty Zombies. He also voiced, probably more famously, Inoki, Orochimaru, and Zabuza from Naruto, among other roles, including Wolverine, which I believe he voices also Wolverine in Marvel Rivals.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished, and if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you. I think. What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No, but they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
What can you tell us about...
Many of those that faced the Reapers There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Hello, Amy. Give me a few minutes. I have a big mess I have to clean up from my dog. Give me a few minutes. Guys, I gotta clean this big mess up and then we'll go ahead and continue. It's something that just happened unexpectedly, and yes, I apologize, guys. Give me a minute and we'll go ahead and continue when I get done cleaning this up. Almost done, guys. Give me a minute. And then I have to use the restroom myself, so give me like another 5 minutes. We should be good to go. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. I had a tiny cut on my pinky, too. I had to just go wipe off real quick and wash out with some water, but I'm good. Just a little frustrated, so I just took an extra minute as well just to try to kind of get my breath and just settle down because I'm a little frustrated. So let me go ahead and let me see if I can find like a water or something. I could just take a quick sip of or two just to try to help chill me out, and then we'll continue on and proceed. Just bear with me for a minute. I apologize. Also, I may need a minute, guys, because I just noticed my laptop just, I forgot to put it on the charger and it died, so I need to take a second to get it on the charger and get my laptop back up so I can keep an eye on stream and all. So, if anyone did come in, welcome in. I do apologize. Let me go ahead and pull stream back up real quick and get this on the charger so I can actually see what's going on. Oh, man. For those who don't know, I just had a massive mess. I just had to clean up, so that took up a few minutes. And now I got a bit of like a minor headache because I'm just so fucking frustrated. If I take some Tylenol, again, let me pull stream back up. Let me go ahead and mute mic because it's after restart. The other Twitch tabs I have up may play, and I don't want other people's streams playing in the background because I know that can cause some trouble. So give me a minute. Russell, I know who you are. Welcome in, guys. Just give me a minute. I need to actually send a quick message to another server I'm in because I just had a random fucking stupid bot try to you guys know the deal with the random bots that DM you. Also, you may hear my mic doubled because I'm back at my laptop and I have my stream unmuted, so I apologize about that. You guys have to deal with the random bots that DM you. Also, you may hear my mic doubled because I'm back at my laptop and I have my stream unmuted, so I apologize about that. Alright, where is these? Here we go. Alright, give me one moment. let me get this message sent off real quick. Welcome, guys. For those who don't know, let me pop this real quick. That's just what I mostly play, but I do play other stuff as well. That's just my let me get this message sent off real quick. Alright, message is sent. Now I just gotta wait for them to get back to me. But hello, welcome in, hello there. Let me go ahead and pop these. Give me 1 second. There's a list of everybody I mod for. When I say I mod for a lot of people, I am not exaggerating. As you could see, Amy's one of them. But I have to make 2 separate commands because I can't fit everybody into the command for MooPod because I just mod for so many people. So let me go ahead and there's that. Oh, this is also important. I have to mention this as well. The list of everybody I mod for. When I say I mod for a lot of people, I am not exaggerating. As you can see, Amy's one of them. But I have to make 2 separate commands. Also, if you wish to follow my socials, like my Twitter and all, here's that as well. I'm not really active on Blue Sky, yes, still compared to Twitter. I don't really upload to YouTube often, mainly just like clips. I mean, for sure. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed, but I'm sure Amy's probably told you, and you've seen how good I am in hers. Like I said, I wouldn't be opposed. I just have to just double check and make sure first thing this message can get through, and then they take care of this. I know when streamer mode is active, you don't get notifications on Discord, so that is. I gotta keep an extra eye on that just for a minute, and then we'll go ahead and continue on. I wouldn't be opposed, but I'm sure Amy's probably told me. I think I only have 3 mods right now. But they're also streamers in their own right, and then I think they're working. I just got informed that the bot I messaged the servers admins about it been taken care of, so now we're good. Let me see. One of my mods, she's actually live streaming right now herself, so she can't be here. Let me see. Jinxie, my other mod, I think she's working. And then my other mod, Ruby, she's actually waiting to get her PC built. And so she can't really do anything right now. So, give me 1 second. One of my mods, she's actually live streaming right now herself. Alright, I'm going to actually remove her as a mod. I'm actually going to give her VIP instead. Okay. Yeah, I just got my VIP slots at the end of my last stream this morning. I woke up to finding out I had gotten it. If you guys haven't seen the mod channel, from one, I got now 3 of the 4 things for affiliate met in one stream, which is fucking crazy. I think I came close to getting affiliate before, like back when I used to stream a while ago, but never actually got all of it, all the requirements matched up at once. So I came close, I think, to about 3 out of 4. Yeah, I just got my VIP slots at the end of my last stream this morning. I woke up to finding out I had gotten it. You guys have I did, Amy. It's just, it's rare. I gotta be in the mood to do it. I can't just wake up and be like, oh, I'm gonna stream today. I'm gonna do this on this day. I gotta be in the mood. I may start a little more just to try to grind out and try to hopefully get approved for affiliate, because I need to stream for another like 4 days, I think, in a row to get that last requirement unlocked. Yeah, stream for 7 days out of the month. I got 3 out of 4. So even if I were to hypothetically get affiliate, I couldn't afford any emotes, but because I got a bad financial situation going on. I'm able to afford like all my subscriptions I have for like Twitch and like my PlayStation and all, but that's like barely. I'm barely able to have those. I know someone I know in another community. She said she'd make some, so like scuffs, but still, I'd be happy with any. I'm not really someone who's particularly picky or. I even have things set up for follows and all. I don't even know if they've gone off. I had alerts set up earlier today. I know someone I know in another community that she makes some so I discussed, but still I would check right now, but I don't want to screw anything up, so I'll check later. That's weird. Because I have stuff set with like some Dark Souls-esque like sound alerts I found, and it's weird. Weird. Let me see if I can go to the creative dashboard for a minute. Let me see if I can figure out what the fuck is going on. That's weird. I have SteriBot and I also have MooBot. So I already have SteriBot set up to like automatically, put it on this thing under lockdown, when I'm not streaming. So let's see, alerts. So has it alert box 1? Yeah, I have that set up. Yeah, I have SteriBot. Like I said, already enabled. So I already have SteriBot set up to like automatically, put it on this thing with no lockdown, when time. Oh, there you go. That's nice. Awesome. Yeah, I have that set. The follow thing set. Yeah, I have all that check marked and enabled. So yeah, I don't know how that's not showing. I don't know how to get that to actually display because I have like everything enabled and all, so it's weird. I'm still a streaming virgin. You guys are going to find out. I don't really know much about any of this still, so I'm trying to learn as I go, pretty much. Maybe it's because I'm streaming directly from my PlayStation. Maybe it won't display. Like I'd have to do it from the laptop. Maybe I have no clue. Which, if that's the case, I wouldn't be able to do that because I don't have the means to actually stream from my laptop. I don't have like a capture card or anything. About any of this still, so learn as I go. About 2 hours. Okay, I may go for another hour or 2 at most. I don't want to go no another 8 hours. So, let me see who I have. If you guys have any idea on how I can get this to display, if it has to be from the laptop, definitely let me know because I don't know what I'm doing. See if I can get this fixed real quick if it's not too complicated of an issue. does not look like. Let me see.
I have any idea how I can get this display, but it has to be from the laptop. Definitely let me know, because I don't know what I'm doing.
No, I'll fuck with it later. I'm not gonna worry about it too much right now. Let me go ahead and I like to mute during the cutscenes so nobody, I guess, can get interrupted or they. Oh, I can't talk. I mute during cutscenes so you guys can actually hear what's being said, and I don't cut it off. But this is pretty much the end of the particular cutscene, so.
I imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been.
Oh, I did not mean to hit that. Sorry about that.
The races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies. Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
Then welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
And it's my clock going off. Sorry about that. It goes off every hour. I can't help that. If it was up to me, I would get rid of it, but I cannot because of the fact it is not my clock. It is my mother's. So,
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Yeah. Yes, I know about that. That's of course going to be for So I was contemplating switching to Elden Ring, but I don't know if I want to do Elden Ring right now or if I want to do something like Sniper Elite or Battlefield, because I played Mass Effect so much I can only play it in small bits, like small doses, because I've played so much. I have over 1,023 hours in this game. Last night it was at 1,015, so you know, yeah, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to actually swap over to Elden Ring real quick. So what it's going to do is it is going to end stream because I stream from the PlayStation, but just hang right in here. I'm going to start immediately back up. It's only going to take a second, and then we're going to go ahead and just continue. So give me 1 moment to swap over, get everything started up, and then we are going to be good to go. Give me 1 moment.